Needless to say, if I sit here and talk for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 5 minutes and this camera and microphone and all that do not work, I'm going to be completely fucking livid. You should probably listen and listen very closely. Today is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2015. I have not made a video in a long time, and for all of my 171 and counting fans who have subscribed to my videos, I am extremely sorry. But once I elaborate on the things that have occurred over the past few months, I'm sure you will not be completely shocked about the fact that there has been an extensive time frame between my videos. At any rate, these people in general, honey, I'm telling you what, the multitude of things that have happened to me over the past few months since I have made a video, I would not wish some of the things on my worst enemy. Some of the things I would wish on the worst of my enemies. I mean, honeys, because there's more than one of you that subscribe to these videos, and I don't know why the fuck this is so dark. Let me see if I can lighten it up a little bit. That's darker. Lighter. Okay, well, apparently it's going to remain dark. I have a new computer, and I'm using the same headset that I used on the old computer, and making videos versus like what I really look like is shocking, because what I really look like is my photographs. What I do not look like, for the most part, is these videos that I make. My voice does not sound like anything that has ever occurred in any one of these videos. I sound like a fucking old woman in these videos, and that is not the way I sound in person. I mean, everything is distorted. I have a brand new computer. I went from the worst to the worst. First, my other computer wouldn't pick up sound at all. This one picks up too much fucking sound. So, like, everything's magnified. I have many things. I have many, many things to be grateful for. I have a pizza in the oven, a handmade pizza that I worked my ass off on tonight for myself with stuffed crust. I have 2 tenants. They are a couple, which means that they're together. They ain't like they date, or what the fuck ever you want to call it, because I don't know why they would maintain a relationship when they fight like they do. I mean, it's unreal, and I don't even care. Trust me, honey, once you hit 35 years old, shit flies off your back. You are like a duck in water. I opened the door to my tenant's room, 2 days ago. And I almost fucking threw up. There is not a roach in my house or vermin in my house except in that room. So I'm having to come up with these creative ideas of how to repair that situation. Honey, it looks like I'm going to show you a photograph of it. It looks like somebody, a military individual, like one of my uncles, threw a fucking grenade on these people's bed and the son of a bitch exploded in their entire room. That is how bad their room is. It is fucking ridiculous. There is shit. Honey, there's shit fucking everywhere. My house is immaculately clean. I went to my mother's house for 1 day. Not even, it was less than a 24-hour time frame. She lives like 10 miles from me. I went down there, and trust me when I say, I came home, and my whole entire fucking, like, common area of my house, like living room, dining room, kitchen, had completely been disarranged. There were 2 fucking TVs, one of which was like a 24, 36-inch television, was sitting on my fucking ottoman in front of my 55-gallon fish tank. It wasn't even plugged into any outlet. It was just sitting there. And in front of that, directly in front of that, was a, like, 12-inch television. Just sitting there. Not fucking plugged in. There was nothing going on with it. It was just, like, arranged in that manner. When I walked through my front door, after less than a 24-hour time frame of being at my mother's house, 10 miles from my own, I fucking literally about had a stroke. Because I had spent an entire day sweeping, mopping, and trust me when I say when I mop, it's with scalding hot water with bleach in it, because I want to kill every bacteria that could possibly even exist, the flu virus, whatever. I will spray Lysol in my home to the point that it would smother a normal human being. I'm just going to go ahead and break it down for you. My entire life is complex. Most human beings think their life is complex. No, mine is complex. To begin with, just so you can get some insight into that, I just bought this new computer. I've not made a video in months. Probably since I've probably made a video in like 8 months. And I'm sure that most of those of you who watch my videos know that Jessica has not made a video in fucking months. I'm here to tell you, when I walk up on an individual in the eye of the public, honey, they are shocked by me. I speak seven languages, 5 of which are fluent. Yes. So, where I have acquired a new job in the corporate world of America, which I despise all by itself. I'll break that shit down for you real quick. I make $75 per hour being a masseuse. I make $7.75 per hour working for corporate America. You can add and subtract and multiply and divide that for yourself. Whatever state you decide you want to live in, this is not the place that I want to be. And it is not a fucking easy place to escape from at all. I made the biggest mistake of my life by coming to this particular county. I want you to know, and this may shock the entire globe, Because you know how bossy I am. Like, most of you know I have more balls than any man any of us know. But I was literally, honestly, kidnapped 2 nights ago. And that was it was a really bad situation. And I'm going to elaborate on that in a second. Give me 1 second. No, honey. This guy comes over to my house. It takes him 4.5 hours to get here to fucking begin with. I knew there was a goddamn problem when it texted me, telling me I'm almost there. And I'm like, you've been saying that for like fucking 6 hours now, man. I don't have the patience for this. I've already had like 2 clients since you told me that bullshit. There's lights flashing outside my house. I don't know if I trust it. So give me 2 seconds. Jet stream? No. There's no jet stream even coming through here. We are turning into a tropic environment. There's shit, yeah. Scientists will tell you there's shit going on that should not be going on right now in the state of North Carolina at 28602. No. This shit should not be happening. I am waiting to see what tomorrow holds. I want to see what tomorrow holds. I want people to wake the fuck up, honey. I have people. Listen, I'm working in a customer service position in retail. Retail. I swear I'd never get back into that position right now. And like I said before, I can make $75 per hour. Per hour. Now, deduce this in your brain. $75 per hour, $50 per half hour, just being a masseuse. Yet, I want to associate with other people. God, my tits look huge in this shit. At any rate, I can make all kinds of money on my own. The only reason I even have a corporate America job is because I like to sometimes associate with people. And trust me when I say I determine my own hours. I am, honey, oh Lord have mercy. Do not ever agree to take a job where somebody treats you like shit. Do not do that. Ever. No. You, yourself, your own being, have some kind of ability to where you do not have to suffer that. Do not do that. That is not God's intention for you. God's intention for you is that thing that you're wanting to do and you're not doing. Like, I like to massage people. I don't, if they, I've had guys, or people in general, I have men ask me, what if I get a hard on while you're massaging me? Well, honey, fine. You're human. That's what you're supposed to do. You're going to get a hard on. I give deep tissue massage, and it's like a full body massage. But I'm not going to jack you off. You got to take care of that shit by yourself, honey. I'm a professional. I'm not going to fuck around with your dick. I'm not going to mess with your coochie. No. And the massage techniques that I do sometimes make people do things that I don't think that even they think that they have control over. Whatever. No, I'm a professional. But the point is, I make $75 per hour. That's simple. It's that simple. And that's all you got to do. You can sit there in your little chair at your desk and watch this video. Because this is I know a lot of you are like, and then there's that girl out there that wants to see me smoke all the time. Baby, I'm right there for you. I know. I want to smoke as much as you want me to watch, or you want to watch me smoke. I mean, it's that simple. I sit here and chain smoke. Because it's Christmas Eve and I'm drinking like numerous amounts of red wine, which I probably should not drink. But who gives a fuck? It's Christmas Eve. Let's celebrate. And New Year's Eve, trust me when I say, I'm going to be laying in the fucking bed. Not doing a damn thing. Jessica will be asleep. Now, New Year's Day is a different story. And you know I'm going to cut this damn video down to where it's absolutely nothing from what it was to begin with. Y'all, I'm telling you, at any rate, okay, let me like skip back. We're ice skating. Let's pretend we're ice skating, and I'm gonna skid backwards for a minute. This fucking dude, a massage client. This is how fucked up this world is. Okay? This guy said, I want a massage. I want a massage. I want a massage. Blah, 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 blah. Took him hours to get here. Fine, you know, I had a couple of clients in between that. I scheduled them because he was being completely irresponsible. This motherfucker comes to my house and is like, come out on the porch. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I walk out on the porch, my porch lights on and all that. Okay, porch light on, come up here, what are you doing? He's like, hey, oh my gosh, you're so fucking sexy, you're so much more sexy in person. And I'm like, what the fuck ever, dude? Are we doing this massage or are we not? So this dude that he rides with, who apparently drove him here, I didn't know it was a dude in the car until he walked through my fucking door. This dude is like the one that actually came into my household. I said, is this dude coming in here or not? Is he gonna fucking sit out here in his vehicle? What is he doing? And he's like, dude, come in. It's safe. You can come in. And I'm like, I questioned that shit real quick. I was like, no, no. Something ain't right here. No, honey. As soon as he walked through the fucking door, out came this glass thingy. For those, I don't do drugs at all, honestly. But for those of you who do drugs, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. They have this piece of blown glass that was like a pipe with a ball on the end of it. And I was like, they kept flaming up that ball. And I said, dude, I mean, repeatedly, I said, dude, if that shit blows up in my face, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Because I know that glass is very fragile. And about the time that shit blows up in my face, I'm gonna kill both of you. So anyhow, he had invited this other dude into my house, and I was like, "Well, I'm supposed to be giving you a massage." My whole mentality. I'm sorry, but I'm a dumb blonde. I don't know anything about none of this shit. This fucking dude, I'm supposed to be giving him a massage to, drag some other motherfucker up in here, and he's like, "Well, I'm like, well, y'all just." And this other dude's got all kinds of damn problems. I didn't realize where the hell they were even coming from until later. They come into my house. Old dude that I was supposed to be giving the massage to is like, he's like, I don't smoke that stuff. I said, what the fuck is in there? And he's like, it's crystal meth or something. meth. I don't know nothing about that kind of shit, so whatever. He's like, well, it's meth, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? You know, y'all are firing. All I see in my brain is two men or boys or whatever the fuck you want to call them firing up, like taking a lighter, literally like I could light this cigarette, taking a lighter and firing up this glass ball, and I'm like, something. This shit just don't seem right. But of course, my brain the entire time is, I'm not stupid by any means, but I am stupid when it comes to drugs. I do. There are friends of mine that could tell you exactly what the fuck was going on, blah, 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 every step of the damn way. But I could not do that. I do not have the slightest fucking clue. Let me go check on my dog. Hang on. So at any rate, now my dog is safe, though I'm about to kill him myself because he's whiny as hell. These guys came over. They're smoking that whatever. I was fine with it. I'm like, you can do whatever the hell you want to do because I don't even know what the fuck that is. Right? And this is how the night progresses. Sorry, I'm trying to roll a cigarette or whatever. I'm like, you can do what the hell you want to do. People call me, I have had exes call me an enabler. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Okay, well, I'm an enabler because I was like, I don't care what the fuck you do as long as it doesn't affect me. Well, apparently, every single time that I have said I don't care what you do, I have ended up in a situation that I don't want to fucking be in. I do not want to be going down that fucking road with these people. It's alcohol, it's drugs, drugs that, honestly, I have no idea what the fuck these people are doing. I don't give a fuck. You are here in my brain. God put us here to live a life. What you do with your life has nothing to fucking do with me. At all. Nothing. And that is the way that I see things. And you know what? If you want to break that shit down a little bit, apparently I'm a sociopath and an enabler. People have given me all kinds of fucking labels, but I just look at it like this. God put me here. I don't do these drugs. Am I supposed to, like, know what the fuck you're doing? How the hell am I an enabler? An enabler, from what I know, would have to know what the hell you're doing and, like, encourage you to do it. No, I don't know what the fuck these people are doing. Instigators would have to know what the fuck you're doing and, like, encourage you to do it. I'm not encouraging anyone to do anything. I'm simply saying, live your fucking life to the most free of your ability, because that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm dating a man and he wants to go out here and fuck 50 other women and cheat on me and do all that, ask any of my fucking exes. I'm gonna be pissed. But my pissed off is not like normal females pissed off. My pissed off is, guess what? I'm throwing your fucking shit out of my goddamn house. You can take your ass and go the fuck on somewhere else. I am not trying to deal with that shit that is meant for Jerry Springer and Oprah and all them fucking people that talk about shit like that. I do not fucking care for gossip or melodrama in my life. I want to be at peace. Honey, if I can't be at peace in my own household, I get the hell out. No, I'm not dealing with your bullshit. I want a man who wants to be taken care of. And who will take care of me. And I do not mean financially. And in any way, shape, or form. If you want them little motherfuckers that thinks I'm going to take care of you financially, you got another thing coming. And for any man that thinks that I want him to take care of me financially, you got another thing coming, honey. I can make my own fucking money. I do not need you to do that. I would like for us to share these things, but no. Don't come up in here. And trust me, it's happened. At any rate, let's get back to the fucking point. This motherfucker comes up in here doing whatever the hell it was he was doing with his little friend. And he's up in here acting like he owns my whole damn house and shit. But his little friend sat here on the bed, on my bed, behind me, and was like, I don't like this little punk either. Because he's too much drama. Well, apparently, from what I had been told by the person I was supposed to be massaging, the little punk that was running around here doing everything, he just met this dude at a service station. I said, don't fucking lie to me. I know you're fucking lying. Do not do that. That shit just grates on my fucking nerves. Do not do that. And he still wouldn't come out with the truth. He insisted he met this motherfucker at the service station. Then, it's the point they're like, well, we're going to go to a party. We got to go. We're going to a party. We got to go. We got to go. And old boy that I was supposed to be giving the massage to decides he's going to snatch a bitch by her hair. And you see how long my hair is. He wrapped that shit up. I'm not going to do it on here because I like to present myself as somebody worthwhile. He fucking wrapped my hair up in his fist, and I swear to God, that has not happened to me since 2 exes ago. And he knows who he is. Done the same shit to me. I was trying to get to work one morning, this motherfucker, at the time, he didn't have a job. He was a Latino, and he told me, he grabbed me. We lived in 2 flights worth of steps. And this motherfucker snatched me by my hair. It was shorter then. He snatched me by my fucking hair and said, bitch, you don't ever fucking leave this house until you tell me that you love me and goodbye and have a good day, baby, while you're at work. And then the son of a bitch proceeded to like slam my fucking chest bone down onto the fucking bed frame. Honey, when I went to the doctor, I went to the doctor completely innocently because I'm not a fucking tattletale. I went to the fucking doctor, and the doctor was like, honey, this shit don't just fucking happen. He was that close to calling the fucking cops on me in the fucking, like, at my doctor's office, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can play dumb real well. I am a blonde. But this motherfucker, honey, Lord have mercy. I'm out here to tell you, do not put up with no fucking abusive man. I've done it, like, let's see, a few times in a row, and anybody deserves that shit. And trust me when I say, these motherfuckers that think they're going to be doing that shit, y'all seen my videos. Those of you who watch on a regular basis, you do not need to put up with that bullshit. But anyhow, I'm getting back to the point. Sorry, I keep veering off from the point. I've had a little wine. It is Christmas Eve. And I have not been on here in months. So I have a lot to say. Forgive me. I'll cut it short for you boys, because I know you can only watch so much at a time. At any rate, this motherfucker comes up here smoking stuff out of that pipe, drags me by my hair, wraps it up in his fist, and drags me down my own steps to my own house by my hair, and says, bitch, you're going to this party with me. And I have never even met this motherfucker in my life. I was supposed to just be giving him a massage. Okay, so I'm like, you know what, Jessica, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? what do you do in this situation? So the whole time down the road, which was like maybe 10 miles away, they were delivering me to this person. I don't know what the hell the intention was, but they're still smoking now that blown glass pipe the entire time. Fine. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. At any rate, we get to this, like, they, like, drive me into a somewhat familiar place, and I'm like, I got to get the fuck up out of here because your windows in this vehicle don't roll down. So that, and I have to have fresh air because I'm claustrophobic. And we gonna have a serious goddamn problem because I'm gonna bust this fucking window out of this car. No. They were like, the old boy that was the driver, who was not the person I was supposed to give the massage to, he's just the friend that showed up. This motherfucker, I'm like, dude, he's like, I gotta get out of the car and go do this, that, and other. I gotta go see one of my friends. And I said, okay, fine. Leave your keys in the car. You ain't getting out of this fucking car unless you leave them keys in the car. He's like, okay, fine. I'll just shut you up. Pretty much, they just wanted to, that was their whole thing. They wanted, and this was repeated all the way down the road. So this is a sign for you women that are out there that are doing stupid shit. They want to shut you up. The more you fucking talk, the more you're going to get on their goddamn nerves, and they're going to let your ass go. I told that motherfucker, I said, you better leave them goddamn keys in that ignition. Because if you don't, you ain't getting out of this motherfucking car. Because I didn't even have no stun gun in my purse, but I told him I did. I said, I'm going to tase you with this fucking taser that I don't even have in my pocket, but I didn't tell him that. I'm going to tase your ass if you don't leave them fucking keys in the ignition. As soon as this motherfucker got out the car, I snatched them damn keys out of that ignition. And what does old boy that I was supposed to be giving the massage to say 2 seconds later? Somebody out there hollering. It sounded like Conan the damn Barbarian. This motherfucker said, pushes, like I'm sitting in the passenger seat and he's sitting directly behind me. He pushes my head into the fucking dash of that car. So, you know how seats work in vehicles. He smashed my head right into the fucking, and said, bitch, I'm getting out. You're coming with me. And grabbed my fucking arm and dragged me up a hill into some random fucking house. Listen. Oh my god, there's somebody sneaking by my house. I'm gonna have to go kill somebody. Hang on. I'm gonna leave. So anyhow, they walking back and forth in front of the fucking window like I'm not a victim of post-traumatic stress already. Walking back and forth in front of the damn windows of my house like I don't know who the fuck it is. Blah 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 blah. I was about ready to whip somebody's goddamn ass. At any rate, this dude, I don't know if they're leaving or not. I hear engines revving and all this, so. At any rate, y'all, this is Christmas fucking Eve, and I'm telling you all this shit because I've not had the opportunity to do any of this. There goes somebody else. This dude drags me into this fucking drug house. And there's people by my hand. Oh god. My sister. Takes my phone. At any rate, I'm in this house. This random house. People are peering out. Just halfway closed your door, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. They're peering out. And this dude that I was supposed to give a massage to was like up in here, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this shit at fucking all. I'm not taking this shit. This is some goddamn Jeffrey Dahmer serial killer bullshit, and I'm not fucking dealing with it. So this dude, is like looking at me like all weird and shit, like you're fucking crazy and all this. He didn't even have to say it. He just gave me that look, and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna be goddamn crazy, because I was smart enough to tell a boy, your little friend, to leave the keys in his car, and I snatched them motherfuckers in my back pocket. Yes, on the way home after stealing this motherfucker's car, because I had to steal it to get the hell away from these motherfuckers. I literally ran down that damn hill, fell on my ass. My whole ass was filled up with mud. Stole this dude's car. I didn't even steal his car. That was the only escape that I had. I wasn't trying to walk 10 miles back home. I took this dude's car. Went by the police station. Lights off everywhere. And they're like, this motherfucker's following me the whole time. Apparently, they had jumped in another vehicle and was following me. So I'm like, I drove directly back to my fucking house, and I left his goddamn car door wide open. And he's like, "Bitch, you got my keys. You got my keys." I said, "I don't have your fucking keys. Your keys are somewhere. That's your property. You need to find them. They could be laying in the goddamn middle of my yard for all I give a fuck." At any rate, I ran back into my fucking house. My house. I had already called the police when I had left the scene of this crime of me being kidnapped. And do not tell me that there's not a kidnap, because when somebody snatches you to someplace you don't know what the fuck's going on, that's a goddamn kidnap. At any rate, numerous things prevailed while I was at the house. I didn't do no drugs. The first fucking question the cops asked me was, "Did they make you smoke any of that stuff?" Honey, I fell directly in my floor. I wasn't even doing that shit for the dramatic effect. I almost passed the fuck out. I said, I do not do drugs. The worst thing that I do is smoke cigarettes and drink. I will drink a glass of fucking. Had they offered me a glass of fucking wine, I'd have been more than happy to stay there and be raped or murdered. But they didn't even have the capacity to do that. They just fucking snatched a hold of me and like snatched me off this place. I didn't even know fucking Adam from Eve up in there. And they're all peering through doorways. I mean, I'm not fucking stupid. I may not know anything about what particular drug is what, but I'm not stupid enough to not know that people are doing drugs and hiding behind doors and doing all this shit. I don't know if they were having a goddamn orgy behind that door. I didn't want to be part of it. They had taken me against my will. So, I'm flying down the street in this dude's car. Get to my house, leave his door wide open to his vehicle. And I called 911 as soon as I fucking got on the first street away from there. Do you know how long it took the Hickory, North Carolina City Police to show up to my house? I was texting my mother when these dudes had first kidnapped me and my sister and my best friend. I had texted all of them, and I said, "Stay up. It's late at night, but keep your eyes wide open because I know I'm going to need you." No, honey. After they had done all this shit, I, the moment I put my fucking hands on the wheel to that man's car, I called the police. 45 minutes later, because my mother lives 20 minutes away, at the very moment my mother shows up at my door, so does a police officer. That's a story all by itself, which I'm going to elaborate on because I'm about to ready to sue the city of Hickory. I called them immediately when I took that man's vehicle to save myself from capture. This is not a fake video by any means. This is real shit. This is how much people around this fucking town that I live in now give a fuck. And if she does not stop texting me, I'm gonna get pissed. Even worse. From the time that I called the police, when I left wherever location I was, I don't even know how the hell I got home in this guy's vehicle. I do not know how I drove home. Because I do not remember the route that he took me or brought me to this drug house. So let's pretend now I'm back home. The guy's car is sitting in my front lawn. His door's wide open. His keys are still in the ignition. Not 2 seconds later does he pull up with some other dude in a truck and is like, where the fuck are my keys, bitch? And doing all this, what's going on? Where are my keys, bitch? Where are my keys, bitch? I'm like, you done fucking kidnapped me. I'm on the phone with the cops and say, I suggest you get your shit and get the fuck off my goddamn property. It's that damn simple. So get the fuck out of here. No, I ain't kidnapped nobody. That's what he kept saying the whole fucking time. I ain't kidnapped nobody. Well, the police are about to be here, so you can tell that to them. Here I am giving the fucking cops of this town the benefit of the doubt when they don't even fucking deserve that, apparently. No, 45 minutes. Actually, if you want to be technical about it, I'll look it up in my phone. I am a victim of a crime. Being kidnapped. Okay? Being kidnapped. I could have been slaughtered in the house that I was in. And that was probably their intention. It certainly wasn't to get me to do drugs that I wasn't going to fucking do to begin with, because I don't do drugs. They drugged me there for a fucking reason. Technically, 48 minutes after I called the police from leaving the scene of a crime, they show up with my mother. And my mother lives 20 minutes away from me. So what does that tell you? Yes, they don't fucking care. I was bawling on the phone to this woman on 911. That's fucking pointless. No, I am not playing this goddamn game. I told that cop myself. She's up at... Honey, you would not even be able to imagine. When a woman suffers post-traumatic stress from being beaten the hell out of by numerous exes, we see the fucking signs of what is going on around you. Now listen to what I've got to say now. This motherfucker comes to my house doing drugs, drags me out of my own home to some fucking random location 10 miles away from me. And the only reason I even know it was that close to 10 miles is because I kind of recognize the streets. Like I said, I don't even know how the hell I got home because I don't know where this house is. So in the meantime, these cops show up over here. Actually, only one cop showed up over here. Because I was kidnapped, so I'm not a priority because I got away from the scene. And like I told my mother when she showed up at the same time as the cop, and I'm going to reiterate the fact that my mother lives 20 minutes away from here. The Hickory City goddamn police station is 2 seconds away from my house. So where the fuck were the cops when I was calling them and telling them that I had been kidnapped and I had to take this motherfucker's car to get myself back home? Because they weren't bringing me home. They had an ulterior motive. My mother's sitting here taking it for the cops. This woman's trying to help you. This woman's trying to help you. This woman's trying to help you. No, the fuck she is not trying to goddamn help me. I have 5 pictures of this dude. I'm showing this cop this shit. Five. I will send them on this fucking video right now. I have 5 pictures of this dude. I actually, when I got to my house, he had texted me and said, you need to bring that vehicle back right now. And I'm like, why would I bring it back? Because the dude that actually owns it is out here. You know, why would I bring it back? I didn't say none of that shit. I said, well, what address are you at exactly? And they'll bring it back right now. This motherfucker was dumb enough and fucked up enough on whatever drug he was on to tell me an address to the specific house that I had been kidnapped to. Okay, so the cops have an address for this individual. They have a vehicle description. They have photographic evidence of what he looks like. And you know what I'm told? You're not a victim. We can't just go kick in somebody's door. I said, I'm going to tell you what right now. This is real simple. And I said this shit in front of my mama and God and every goddamn body else. And I told that cop straight to her face. I said, in North Carolina, we have a castle law. And let me tell you what is going to happen. Had I not escaped that abusive, I could have been a victim of homicide scene myself. I go to law school. Had I not escaped that shit and took advantage of the opportunities that I had at that time, I would be laying dead in that house right now. This bitch perches up and tells me you don't have the capacity to predict the future. I said, let me drag you. And this is a real word for word situation. Let me drag you down my fucking steps to your cop car, across this fucking street, and take you to somewhere you don't know where the fuck you even are, and you get caught up in some drug addict situation or murderous situation, and you be as strong as I was to get the fuck out of it and survive. I told her specifically, not only am I going to law school, but I have studied psychology. There is fight or there is flight. I ain't trying to fight 50 people in a goddamn house. I took the first fucking opportunity to do that I could get the hell out of that situation and survive it. That is what people do. These fucking cops, I am a victim of a kidnapping. Do you think, what did they tell me? We will not go kick down somebody's door. Well, my ex said I busted his cell phone in the middle of the street, and that wasn't true. But you sure as hell had a goddamn warrant out for my arrest in a fucking quick hurry, and I didn't even fucking do it. But somebody can kidnap my ass? Like, literally fucking kidnap a person, and you ain't gonna do shit about it? You're more worried about some fucking loser's goddamn cell phone? Because he said so? But you ain't gonna do shit when a bitch is being kidnapped? Fuck that shit. Honey, I was in jail. My ex got me put into jail because I broke his cell phone. I didn't even break his fucking cell phone. He broke his fucking cell phone, but all he had to do was call and say that I broke his cell phone. That is it. But yet, and take this to heed, that was in September. I went to jail on my mother's birthday, October 2nd, and I spent 7 days in jail for a crime I did not even commit. Yet, 2 days ago, 2 men can kidnap me, and I can save myself from that situation because there was nobody else doing it. I had called the police. I had done the responsible thing. 2 days ago, somebody kidnapped me. And ain't no goddamn thing been done about it. Nothing. They've not searched. That motherfucker left his identification at my house. It's right here, sitting on this desk right now. I'll show it to you. Right here. Look. The motherfucking kidnapper left his shit right here. Cops won't do shit about it. I had to drive his car away from the situation to save my own self from being murdered. Or whatever the hell their intentions were. I don't know what the fuck their intentions were. Did the cops do something about that? No, what they tell me is we can't do nothing about it. We can't do shit about it. We cannot do shit about that. But yeah, my ex-fiance can call and say I broke his cell phone in half. And they're going to come, like, file warrants and arrest me. Are you fucking serious? I spent 7 goddamn days in jail for a crime I did not even commit. A crime I did not commit. That is not even part of our Constitution. That does not even fucking exist. Thank God I had a great attorney. That's it. I had a great attorney. But what is happening to those 2 guys that snatched me out of my own home? My house that I own. What's happening to them? Not a fucking thing. Nothing. So I'm here to tell you, I don't give a fuck if the government tells you should have a gun or not. Honey, I am an American Indian. You should own a fucking gun. If it was up to me, yeah. I specifically told that cop. And my mother mistakenly have this cop's back because she's afraid of the law and she thinks every rule should be obeyed and all this. Honey, the rules of white people are not our fucking rules. They do not fucking even exist to us. It's that goddamn simple. You're fucking, me spending 7 days in jail and shit, that is not Indian law. No. They would have found the 2 motherfuckers that kidnapped me. They would have found my ex who said I broke his cell phone. And they would have probed him for a hell of a lot more information than what the fuck is going on up in here. No. This is not justice. No. It is absolutely the furthest thing from justice. And trust me when I say, I told that cop very specifically, I said, I know this motherfucker's going to come back to my goddamn house. Honey, I may not be extremely gorgeous, but I'm not completely unfortunate in looks. I'm telling you that, and I will say that on this video, which has lasted 18 minutes, 57 seconds. I told that cop, there is a castle law. When that motherfucker comes over here and tries to do that shit again, I'm going to be fucking prepared. That castle law gives me permission to cut that motherfucker's throat or blow his goddamn head off as soon as he steps over the threshold of my home